2016, we're going to discuss the top 10 comic book movies of 2016. Stay tuned.
Gear up, guys.
No! Sleep till Brooklyn! No! No! Sleep!
Number 10, Out of the Shadows, Ninja Turtles. I mean, we have 10 comic book movies out that came out in 2016. I have to include Ninja Turtles just to complete number 10. A bunch of bad performances from Stephen Amell as Casey had a bad performances from Megan Fox, but she always gives a bad performance in all of her movies. And the Turtles, I mean, they used more CGI in this one, and the Turtles wasn't. There's nothing really wrong with the Turtles in this movie. I mean, I like the Turtles. I mean, they were okay. I mean, but still, everything else was just a piece of shit. Tyler Perry just needs to stick with his serious Tyler Perry movies and Medea movies. He shouldn't be doing this roles like this. And Bebop and Rocksteady were just stupid.
I'll take everything from them.
You're X-Men.
All the 9 movies that came out this year was very, very difficult. So I had to say that number 9 has to be Apocalypse. The main reason why it got into number 9 because of Apocalypse, of course. Apocalypse was pretty much a weakling. I mean, he had opportunities where he could destroy the world. Like, he had the nukes, and he could have just used the nukes and just blow everyone away. This movie has lots of plausible plot holes, like, very much. Like, think about it. For a sec, when there's a giant earthquake where everyone around the world felt a giant earthquake. And usually, scientifically, if everyone around the world felt a giant earthquake, the main source where the earthquake came from should have destroyed half of that continent. An earthquake with that powerful magnitude should destroy that entire continent. That's the only way for me to feel an earthquake happening all the way to Indianapolis, Indiana. And also, Apocalypse was very short. He was pretty much close to a midget. And this movie I bought on Blu-ray because I do like some of the elements into it. I bought it to complete my X-Men saga. Number 9. Go! Dun 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 dun. Batman. Number 8 is Batman: Return of the Caped Crusader. This is based off the 1966 TV show that was brought back from the studio that gave you Justice League vs. Teen Titans, Justice League War, Justice League Paradox. I mean, it's the same production, same team, and this movie was very good. I mean, even though it has a bunch of cliche, corny lines that really makes you want to throw something at the screen. But the movie, what the best thing about this movie was, it has its own identity. Burn! So yes, that's the reason why I had to put this in number 8. Yes. So yeah. So if you haven't seen this movie, Batman Caped Crusader, you can check it out on Vudu, or you can buy it, or check it out, or rent it on Redbox, or whatever. But this movie is very fun, and I had a good time with this film. And that's the reason why I gave it a number 8. Number 7 has to be Justice League vs. Teen Titans. Now, Justice League vs. Teen Titans is a really good movie. I mean, it's the continuation of the New 52, based on the New 52 superheroes and that nature. And as you know, it follows a team of superheroes of Teen Titans versus Justice League. I won't not give you the full details of spoilers, but it is actually a fun film. And even though they OP'd Robin as fuck, like Robin's OP, like he beat Deathstroke, he beat Robin, he beat Batman, he beat Talon, but yeah, but still this movie is fun, and you get to see all the banter with all the characters, and also good character development and stuff like that. And yeah, Teen Titans, really fun film. I liked it.
We got a job to do. Light it up! Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad number 6. Suicide Squad was a really fun movie. I really loved all the characters around. Even Joker, even though when Joker was around where the world needed most, he vanished because he only was in the movie for like 20 minutes or so. Or maybe even less than that. But this movie had great banter with his characters, and you love every character that is into it. My favorite character was Diablo. I mean, his character was established, even though his character was not expected to be like a big character, you know, because Diablo's not much of a big character in the comic books. Diablo was really fun, and I really felt his character. And also, Will Smith did his thing, so I'm not going to talk about Will Smith. Margaret Robbie killed the role as Harley Quinn. Like, she did a great job. Jared Leto did a decent job for Joker. I mean, I can't really give it an honest opinion about how I feel towards Joker, because we need more of Joker just for me to give a full definitive answer. It doesn't have lies. It doesn't have a story. Like, it doesn't have a story, and the villain was trash. If you took away all the characters, if you took away like 2 or 3 characters from this movie, you have a close to a shitty movie. And the only reason why this movie is good as it is because of its characters. And that's it. Batman the Killing Joke. Okay, before you overreact, let me explain why it got into number 5. Yes. Those of you who have seen it, yes, it has an unnecessary 90210 teen drummer from Batgirl who just wants to have dick. And that's the only reason why she's Batgirl. Yes, that I know, understand that. But the reason why it got number 5 because it's thought-provoking. The last 45 minutes of this movie was basically focused on Joker and Batman. And that 45 minutes gets to you, and it's personal. And in that ending, like the very ending was based off the iconic 1986 Batman comic book, one of the best comic book stories of all time. And the ending got to you. It makes you think, and you gotta put on your thinking cap. And the story and the plot lines is perfect. Like, the story with Joker was astonishing and brilliant. Even though it got that dumb bullshit, boring teen drama from Batgirl, but the last 45 minutes, I cherished those moments and every moment that Joker and Batman was on screen together. So that's the reason why this got number 5. Again, another movie that I do not have, but I will buy as soon as it comes out on Blu-ray. I had a great time with the film. It was by far one of the best Marvel movies that came out in years. But hopefully down the road, when this movie comes out in 2017, I will do a review for all the Marvel movies, and I will do a top Marvel movies of the MCU. Then something I would love to do down the road. But Doctor Strange is a really good film, and yes, that's number 4. We have gotten to the top 3 movies of 2016. Number 3 was very difficult. I had to watch this movie multiple times, but the reason why that this movie, Captain America Civil War, got to number 3 because they made this movie a little bit more serious, a little bit more darker, you know, it gave the superheroes consequence. Yeah, I mean, sure, it wasn't the best story, but yes, it was very good, even though the villain relied too much on chance on the execution of his plot, but still, it was still enjoyable. Black Panther was my favorite character. Spider-Man was great, and yes, all the characters were great, but yet some of it had too much of the Marvel cliche jokes, and it kind of took away attention from the film. But other than that, last fight scene was by far the greatest cinematic fight scene in Marvel Universe, period. So that's the reason why I got number 3. Number 2, Deadpool. I love watching Deadpool. I played the Deadpool video game. I played X-Men Legends. I have played Ultimate Alliance 2. And my favorite character I always put in my 4-man roster was Deadpool. Deadpool was very fun. I had a fun time with this movie, and even though it was bloody and gory, but still, it was still fun. And it had everything you have from the comic book of Deadpool in this movie. Everything was perfect. I absolutely love this film. So yes, Deadpool deserves number 2. By far one of the best superhero movies of all time. One of the best iconic movies of all time. A strictly masterpiece made. We are talking about Max Steel. Max Steel is like one of the best movies of all time, and it's by far like the best iconic movie of
Words don't stop him. You know what stops him? A fist.
You are never a god. You are never even a man.
I mean, Dick. No, of course it's Batman v Superman. Dawn of Justice, the extended cut. I have watched this movie a countless over 50 times. I absolutely love this film, and this film inspired my rating system. My highest rating to Ben Affleck Batman, and I also did a Batman Analytics video breaking down Ben Affleck's Batman's character, and it inspired the channel. So I absolutely love this film. It brought everything you want from a superhero movie. It was political, makes you think, it's thought-provoking. You have the feels in the score. Zimmer was by far one of the best scores of all time. It kills John Williams' Superman theme, I'm sorry. I have not seen a movie like that, like 3 iconic superheroes, the Trinity, on screen together. It's like a moment where you gotta jizz. You know, one of the best controversial films of all time that people were trashing this movie, saying it's the worst movie of all, superhero movie of all time. No, it's not, guys, because you're not using your minds. You need to use your minds, people. I have been on social media, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, you name it. I have been defending this movie since this movie been out in theaters and been out on DVD, and I'm still today defending this movie for my life. And it has gotten to a point where I have given up because people just don't seem to get this movie. These people seem to let it go over their heads. Everyone's reading the Holy Bible right now, but yet they understand the Bible, but yet you don't understand Batman v Superman. I am emotionally invested into this movie. But yes, this movie, oh my gosh, that movie deserves to be number 1. It is number 1. Alright guys, that's my top 10 comic book movies of 2016. Alright guys, what do you think about this? I mean, you might hate the list. Do you think do you disagree with the list? What's your list? Comment below and tell me your top 10 or top 5 movies of 2016. And we can talk about it. And follow me on Twitter, follow me on social media on Facebook. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here to join me and the Batman family. And stay tuned for my review for episode 6, Return of the Jedi. It's coming to you real soon. Thank you for watching. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.